Hey guys, today we're going to be doing the Danzo event. I'm just going to be talking about Danzo, about how much gold you're going to be looking to spend if you're going to want to get him, and good lineups with him. The guide and gameplay will be out tomorrow, showing everything that you need to know about Danzo. I wanted to test new things, so this week I'll be uploading daily, starting today, tomorrow, and I got a lot of videos already lined up. I want to see what that really does with the algorithm and how it affects how much views I get on every video. I'm basically just trying to mess around with YouTube right now and trying to figure out what to do with it. But yeah, let's just get started with the video. So I spent around 11 to 12,000 gold to get Danzo, which honestly isn't that bad. His feathers aren't even that bad either. He, for some reason, has Obito as a feather and not Shisui. I thought that was a little weird, but it's this game. They do really weird things. Obito's feathers are apparently really weird and really bad. A lot of people have different like weird things just on this game in general. Like fucking Jugo was wind. There was an SS Kakashi for a long time was lightning. I believe they changed that now to yin, which also tells me that the SS Kakashi will be coming out soon. I don't know when, it could be months, but they did change the element like how they did for Hashirama, because Hashirama and Tobirama were like water. I don't know what Hashirama was because I wasn't on that server, but then they got rid of Tobirama and they changed it for yin. So I feel like that's the same thing that they're doing with SS Kakashi. But for spin events, this is probably one of the easiest events you can do to get like characters, because spin events you don't need to spend that much gold. It's usually 11 to 12,000 gold. That's about the average. Sometimes you might get really unlucky and you have to spend like 15, maybe even 16k. But I got pretty lucky. I got 2 super rares, which allowed me just to speed through this and be able to get Danzo very quickly. I would say out of all of the 4 people that they added for the S partners, Danzo's probably the best. Mifune is really good too, but I think Danzo, his ultimate is just so good, and his star sets are really good too. When he's about to die, he becomes invulnerable for a couple seconds, and then he gets up to I think 60% HP, and it's a 180-second cooldown. But if you have a higher like star stat for Danzo, I believe you can even get up to 100% HP that you get back. So Danzo is a very solid character. If you're trying to build a wind team, you're definitely going to want to get Danzo. He's probably the best wind for S partner. There isn't much actually wind S partners. There's like Zetsu, there's Danzo, there's also Konan and Mifune, but Danzo, just in my opinion, is the best wind S partner that you can get. Konan's pretty decent, but I mean, it's really only between Mifune and Danzo, but Danzo does way more than Mifune does. Mifune is pretty good though, don't get me wrong. He does do really good things, and his star set is really good. It just executes people. If you're his only 4th star, if you're below 5% HP, he just executes you. And if you get him all the way up to 8 star, it's below 15% HP. So if you're 15% HP, he will just kill you by touching you once. It is a very good star set. He's got some good abilities too. And his ult cooldown is only 30 seconds. Plus he gets super armor and damage reflection. So Mifune is also really good. But like I said before, Danzo, just the fact that he has 10% max HP damage on his ultimate, that will shred bosses like crazy. And he's control while Mifune's attack. Now control and attack are kind of weird. Attack is really good on certain people, but most of the time you're gonna have like maybe 2 to 3 controls, just because controls are very useful when the boss is like charging up their ability to attack. You just use a control ability and that will like make it stop. It's very useful to use. So that's why controls are usually, there's more controls in the game than like any other class, and it just does a lot. So that was the Danzo video. Tomorrow there will be a Danzo guide and gameplay video too. Then after that I'm going to be having an Obito video, and then probably an Obito guide and gameplay video. Like I said before, I'm looking to do daily content for at least this week to see how that affects my channel. But yeah, so that's it, and goodbye.